Hey, hello everyone. So I'm starting with a new one of the concepts that is going to be the really important into the Selenium. So here, as you can see it on my screen, it's a locator. So as the name itself is suggesting, locators means locating something onto the screen, locating something into your area, locating something into the city likewise. So if we are going to be taking the reference of these locators into the automation script, writing the automation script, that will be going to be playing a really important role over here. Now let's learn what is exactly the use of locator. So locators are basically the addresses that has been mapped to locate the element onto the web screen. So whichever the screen that you are able to see it on a particular website, every particular element which is present onto that particular screen, it is going to be having the specific address or specific name given to it. Sometimes it's going to be unique or sometimes it's going to be duplicated as well. It will be depending on which kind of locator that you wanted to use it. Certain ways are there to handle that kind of situation as well. There are certain methods as well provided for it, so we'll be looking for that one, right? So now, if coming back onto this particular slide, now into the Selenium 3, we do have the locators of the 8 type. You are able to see it over here, right? The one is ID, name, class name, link text, partial link text, CSS selector, tag name, and XPath. There is additional one more thing that has been added as a locators into the Selenium 4, which we call it as a relative locators or the friendly locators. That I think as of now, no need of first to go for it. First we're going to be cover up the basics and then we'll go forward for the advanced thing, because in my opinion, these locators which we have it over here, the 8 locators, having the knowledge about this are going to be the really important thing. If you wanna to write it down the automation script for any of the particular framework or in any different language, you should aware about this particular locators over here, right? So in that I have taken the first one, which is the ID. Someone's means like most of the people say that the ID is going to be a really fast state locator, we can say, and ID is always going to be a unique onto the web screen. So most of the people prefer to utilize the ID while writing the automation script, right? So how we're going to be understanding how to identify the locators over here. So let's take an example of it. So this is the Facebook login page. The every element that you are able to see, even though the one of the text that you are able to see it on the screen, it will definitely going to be having the a locator address that has provided to it, right? So suppose I want to locate this particular email text field, so I'll simply going to be right click over here. I'll go for the inspect tab, and inside of this element I'm able to see this particular code which has been associated with this particular email field. As per how I'll going to be mouse over onto the different fields, I am able to see the different things. Now this password is going to be the placeholder over here, right? And this one is going to be the text field over here. So as per that one, it will be going to be giving you the related code, right? So now if you can go over here, I do have the some particular input field. Now input is the tag, HTML tag, which has been given to the text field where we can input the data, right? As now into the password I am able to insert the data, so it is going to be having the input tag over here. Understand the use of the HTML tags as well, right? This is really important to customize the XPath. If you wanted to create your own XPath, in that case these HTML tags are going to be helpful for you. Now if we can go over here, no, so we do have the name over here, we do have the ID over here, we do have the class, and the rest of the particular, we can see the attributes that has been provided. Basically whenever the HTML code is going to be given, no, so whenever the particular HTML code is going to be written, no, so at that time you will able to see that this input, which are the particular triangular bracket that you are able to see it, right? Input is going to be the tag name, this type, class, name, ID, tab index, placeholder, autocomplete, area label. These are all going to be the attributes. and whichever the thing that you are able to see it over here into the, we can see that into the orange text we can say that were going to be the values that has been associated with the attributes over here. These attributes are going to be also helpful for us to write it down the XPath, custom XPath. So we have to understand these things as well, right? The text is going to be something which has been outside of this particular this triangular bracket we can say. See, this is the opening input tag name and this is the closing of it, right? So I'll show you that text as well. If you wanted to see it, we can check it over here as well. So we'll go inspect over here and you are able to see this anchor tab, this egg, and this is a closing over here, and this sign up Facebook is which is into the white text, no, that is going to be the text, right? So this is also going to be helpful for us if we wanted to interact with the element using the text link we can say, right? So in that case this is also going to be important. We'll check that one. This text are also going to be helpful for you if you wanted to create the custom XPath. So that's another thing, right? So these are the particular thing that we do have it. We are supposed to understand the thing as well. This A anchor tab, see this one, the arrow and the A, this kind of tag name you will be seeing whenever there is any kind of hyperlink is provided onto the page. Now if you can see, if I mouse over onto the sign up for Facebook, it is a link, right? This is the hyperlink, right? So here this particular A is going to be presenting that this is the hyperlink. You supposed to click on that one and it will be redirecting you onto some other page, right? So that's the meaning of it. Why I'm telling you this one, because this all the things are going to be important for the locators. And to understand the locator is going to be just like a backbone of the automation script. If you are locators, if you are going to be an expert in finding out the locators value, it will be really going to be easy for you to write down the automation script, right? So that's why these all the things are going to be important for you to understand it over here. Now coming back onto our side, we do have the ID for this particular password field, right? So I can use directly this password over here as a value ID that I can use it. I can use a name as well over here as a password, that also I am able to use that one. Now let's see how I'm going to be utilizing the things into the IntelliJ. Okay, let me just create a project quickly and I'll show you that how we can just go and interact with the using this ID and the name as of now, right? So let's see. So I do have this particular project which has been created for locators demo. Inside the pom.xml we can add the specific dependencies that we do have it. I have a habit to utilize this WebDriver manager mostly, because it will be going to be allowing you to not to just specifically add any of the particular driver like a Chrome driver, like a Firefox driver. You can simply utilize the WebDriver manager with respect to the specific class that you wanted to utilize over here, the browser that you wanted to utilize it over here. As per that one you can use it and you can just get that one. Also no need of us to provide the compatibility browser version, right? You know that if my particular browser version Chrome browser is 82, then I supposed to add the Chrome driver which is going to be having the support to that particular browser, right? So that no need of us to do it. WebDriver manager automatically going to be handle that thing. And after that I do have this particular driver which I have just upcasted over here, and that's it. So I wanted to visit that's specific facebook.com. So I'll be just writing down like driver dot gate method, and inside of that one I'll be going to be putting this particular URL over there, right? So let's put it. So this will be going to be helping me to redact it onto that Facebook URL, right? And after that one I wanted to insert the things inside of this particular email thing using the ID as well as using the this name locator, right? So the name is equal to pass and ID is equal to pass, both I can use it. So I'll be going to be utilizing for this both over here, right? For that one, search context interface has provided us the method which is a find element, right? So find element is going to be returning you the first match of the particular address which you are looking for, right? So I'll go here with the mm, by.id first, because id is going to be the fastest one. So I'll be just going to be copy this particular id for this email field. So let me just do it like this. Mm, so I'll just go it over here. This id is going to be email, so I'll be going to be taking that one and putting it over here. That's it. And if you wish to go and provide the send keys over here itself, you can do that too, right? So I'm just adding here testing test data. That's it. Whichever the thing, as of now I'm using the demo, so just showing you how to do it. Here I'll be going to be using this by dot name. So basically what this by is going to be, now this by is going to be the abstract class which is helping you to check for the particular address using this particular locators id and the name, right? So this is going to be helping you to just go and find out the specific first match of that particular address which you have provided over here basically, right? So I wanted to go for the password, so I'll be just go over here, inspect that one, and this is the password. I wanted to use it for the name, so I'll just copy that value and put it over here. I can do the send keys as well over here. As you know that find element is going to be returning a single element, so it will be easy for us to provide it, right? Testing, that's it, right? So this much of the thing is okay for us, right? So I'll just execute it. Let's see how the things are going to be over here. So if you can check it, this is my thing that has been added. Give me a second, I got the error. Okay, so I was having the issue with the compatibility of this WebDriver manager dependency, because my current system is having the Chrome which is 121 version, and the WebDriver manager dependency which I was using, that was not compatible with the latest version of the Chrome. So I needed to change this particular version of the WebDriver manager. It has resolved that issue. Now if we are going to be checking it over here, I'm just going to be re-executing my script, and you will see the facebook.com has been launched and testing test data has been added, and you can see that this particular password has been opened up over here as well, right? So if you can check it, the id and the name, these are the also the locators that are going to be helpful for you to interact with the element onto this particular specific page over there, right? So it will be really a good thing if you are going to be understanding about locators use over here. Most probably the id and the name are common locators values that you can find it out for any element which is present onto the web page over there, so that will not going to be issue. Now if you can check it, I'm unable to close this one, right? So what I can do is, no, I'll just simply going to be utilizing the one of the particular method over here which is the driver dot close. So there are the two ways that you can use it over here. The WebDriver interface has provided you the two methods over here, the close and the quit, right? So you can make a use of any of it. It's not going to be the issue over here, but the difference in between these two methods is that this close is going to be closing the current browser window that has been opened by the this particular Chrome Selenium, and this quit is going to be closing out all the particular windows that has been opened by the Selenium over here. So this is the difference between this close and quit over there. So depending on whichever the use that you wanted to do it, you can simply go for it, and you can just use that particular thing, right? So as of now, these are the things that we can have it, and for the rest of the particular locators, class name, link text, partial link text, and rest, we will going to be checking out into the next video. Till then, please do practice this thing, which were the key pointers that I have told. Please make a utilization of that and let me know your feedback for it. Thank you so much. Bye.